I began the process of doing it about 40 years ago. The older or less young members of the audience might remember something called The Ascent of Man. It's a series of documentary programs that ran on PBS back in the early 70s. As part of that, I was a young documentary maker for the BBC, and I went to Auschwitz with the presenter of the series, the scientist called Dr. Jacob Bronowski. And we went to the pond at the back of the crematorium, where, for want of anywhere else, the human ashes of the people who'd been through the crematorium were dumped unceremoniously into the bottom of the pond. And in a now famous sequence, you watch it on YouTube, he walked into the pond and bent down and picked up a handful of that precious sediment. I did it before he did it, just to make sure it was safe to do. So I briefly held that in my hand. So ever since that moment, there's been a kind of something hanging in my life that I needed to do to